Okay, so we're going to do a video on shifting the weight of our feet a little bit more and pivoting on the heels. So we'll do a couple of forms that we're familiar with. We'll do wave hands like clouds. We'll do a transition of Frankenstein, which can also be kind of similar to painting on the walls. And then 3, we'll do a little bit of the rowing the shoulders back and pushing the palms forward. So just to remember that when we close our fist, we can kind of feel our fingernails or our fingertips on our palms. So we want to feel, especially our middle fingers, kind of press into the palms, and then that is the area where we're feeling like we're given a nice push with like a balloon, or a push of like a 1 to 3 pound weight kind of away from us. But we also kind of want to feel a sense of flow kind of going through our fingers. So it's not like a push, it's more like a little flingy tossy. So we'll play around with that as we kind of start to move the body. You can still do this sitting if you want, but also play around with it standing, the pivoting of the heels. When we do start to stand, bring 2 fists together in between your knees, and that will be kind of like our cue point. So again, we'll bring our fists in between our knees, and that will be a cue point to stand up nice and tall. And regardless if you're standing or sitting, try to get your shoulders up and back over your hips and your ears over your shoulders. Sometimes it just helps like with a little shoulder shrug, kind of feeling heavy. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. And then eventually you can take those arms up, hold your imaginary giant beach ball. Look in between your middle fingers, giving yourself a sense of focus. Be active with the arms, be active with your posture. It's always something with dogs. And then inhale through the nose, exhale, blow out through the imaginary straw. And then this will just be a little thing that we play with. Well, actually, let's go ahead and shrug the shoulders up and back and just see what it starts to feel like to push those palms forward from that energy center. This is a meridian area. So play around with this. Inhale, shrug the shoulders up and back. Exhale, kind of push away. Drop the hands down towards that dantian belly button area and kind of give a little push. Again, row it back and a little push. And then the arms float. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And then we can grab that big old beach ball. Feel the weight on your feet and do a little sway from left to right. Almost kind of feel like you're flowing down a river. You can always drop the arms down if you need to a little bit more. But shift the weight over to your right foot. And the arms kind of come over. And then bring those arms over to the left. And as you take the arms to the left, lift your toes up off the floor, kind of pivot on the heels. And I can feel weight on my back heel. This leg's kind of hollow, but it's like a little support system. Come back to center, feel weight on both feet, and kind of just play around with that a couple of times. Back over to the left, lean back, bring it back. And you can modify it. It doesn't have to be so big, but maybe it is kind of over out to the left. Play around with the other side. Maybe start small, maybe it's just a little twist and a lean back. If you're sitting in a chair, maybe step the feet out a little bit farther. Space them out. Get a place where you can kind of even just pull the toes off the floor and pivot. Maybe take the arms with it and pivot. Just thinking about your weight, how it changes from side to side. A round of breath. Let's go back over to the left. Keep both feet flat on the floor and slowly move through a few rounds of wave hands like clouds. If your hands are over to the left, right hand is going to drop. We're going to watch those middle fingers float by like clouds in the sky. And we stream and scoop. Push the air up. Top hand falls. Top hand streams across the chest as bottom hand scoops. Wave hands like clouds. The bottom hand, sometimes it scoops. Sometimes it kind of floats across the air. Watch those fingertips float by and just do wave hand clouds a few more times just to kind of warm up the shoulders even more. Wave hands like clouds. The next time that the hands come over to the left, hold over here. Weight on the right foot, right foot. Hands over to the right. I have my weight over on the right. And I'm going to slowly start to Frankenstein. And as I Frankenstein, my left foot is going to pivot. And I'm going to go all the way across. And now my fingers and my toes are going the same direction over to the left. And my back foot never really left. And now I'm going to row, just like we did at center. We did this, but now I'm over to the left. And as I row back, I feel weight on that back foot, more on my heel, just a little bend on the back knee, straight leg. Again, it's kind of hollowed. I might lift the toes up, push through the palms, kind of towards my dantian. And just a little bend of the knee. The leg's not locked out. I'm going to just do it 2 more times. Inhale, row back. Exhale, push forward. Pause, float the arms. Frankenstein back over to the right. So as I shift my weight back, fingertips come to center, toes come to center, and over to the right. Wave hands like clouds. 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And as I come over to the left, I feel weight on my left foot. Frankenstein. So the arms come out to center, and as I come to center, my right toes turn. I'm pivoting at the heel, and then I drop it down. Row it back. Inhale, exhale. Just a little bending of the knees, especially when I row back, my knee is definitely going a little bit of a different direction, but I want to try to keep the weight in the heels. And then a little row forward. It's more about the arms, but definitely about the legs. At least 3 to 4 times, and then when you're ready, we push forward. And as I come to center, I kind of lean on that left foot, all toes face forward over to the left. Wave hands like clouds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Over to the right. Frankenstein. Over to the left. Row it back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Push it forward. Frankenstein to center. All toes face forward. Over to the right. Wave hands like clouds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lean to the left. Frankenstein over to the right. The heel pivots. And as I kind of lean forward, that back toe might even point more at a diagonal if you want it. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Yeah, my back foot is definitely more at a diagonal. Frankenstein, all toes shift forward. Wave hands like clouds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Over to the right. Heel pivots. Frankenstein. And as I kind of lean forward, I let the other back heel kind of pivot just so my back toes kind of come more out of a diagonal. If you do yoga, it's kind of like a warrior 1 foot, not a warrior 2. 3, 4. As I lean forward, hands to center, toes point forward, over to the right, and then wave hands like clouds. This will be the last one. 1, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Frankenstein. Remember, as you reach over those toes, you can pivot that back foot a little bit more at a diagonal. Inhale, exhale. And then as we do our last Frankenstein, we're going to end there. Frankenstein, toes forward, hands to a T. Float it forward, push the air down, let yourself relax. Find your stillness, but stay connected to your energy center, Dantian, 2 inches below, 2 inches behind. Keep exploring the idea of head up, tailbone down to the heels, soft belly. Stepping the feet together, you can reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Lean over to the right, reach up, inhale, exhale, float it down. And when you're ready, close your practice, gentle bow. Thank you so much if you made it this far. I hope this video finds you well. Blessings.